Good morning, out here checking barley, and yeah, here's a field with a nice example of what happens when you have a plugged hose. A couple of rows missing here, right in the middle of the field. Alright, I'm back at the wireworm trap in the barley, and as you can see there's a significant amount of click beetles in here this week. That's probably somewhere in the high 20s to 30, so definitely more of them coming out of that worm stage this time of the year and turning into beetles. Alright, just out in the barley field, staging it for herbicide here, so it's going to separate out a plant. So these ones are going to be pretty easy at the moment here. So we got first leaf, got a little tiller starting in there, second leaf, third leaf, fourth leaf just emerging. So depending on what herbicide you're using, this is into herbicide staging now. If you're doing something with a high rate of 2,4-D, you might want to wait just a little while yet until that fourth leaf is fully emerged so it's fully tolerant. 2,4-D can be a bit hard on cereal crops if the staging is too early. Alright, so just driving through this barley field in the dirt bike, spotted an area with a few yellow leaves here. Coming in to investigate, you can see there's the odd leaf laying on the ground here. It's been chewed right off. So that's cutworm. Here's another one right here. So that one's been down for a few days. So there's definitely a little bit of cutworm feeding going on here. You can see these plants have been pruned a little bit. Although that could have also been a gopher, but I'm inclined to think that it was probably a cutworm. So take a look around here, see if we can dig up any worms. You're usually going to be pretty close to the seed row where you see them feeding, around the edges of a patch if there's a patch. This is not a heavy enough pressure of cutworms here for a patch to have developed. Okay, well nothing's popping up here, but keep looking around as I go. You'll see the stand here is pretty good. Alright, today we're out in the field with Brian O'Hara from FMC, and he's going to talk about Barricade a little bit. Thanks, Lyle.
I'm going to take a minute and talk about Barricade 2, which is an excellent option in barley and any of your other cereal crops. Barricade's excellent on flaxweed, kochia, roundleaf mallow, and is one of the broadest spectrum broadleaf herbicides on the market. It's available through the Precision Pack machine as PP2525 and Perimeter 2. It offers a wide range of application, anywhere from 2-leaf to flag-leaf, offering excellent crop safety. It can be tank mixable with a lot of products like Axial, which makes it ideal for barley crops. We don't rely on a high load of phenoxy in order to gain our high level of weed control, so it gives you that extra tank mixability, offering a great level of weed control.
And it's available through the Precision Pack machine. Alright, thank you very much, Brian. Alright, I'm back in the rye where I was last week. You can see it's getting quite a bit taller. Getting hard to ride through now. Canola is still down for the count. There is some newer ones coming up down here, but we got pretty much complete row closure now. So they're going to have no chance of competing with this at this point now. This is getting up to almost knee height on me now, and that's really saying something. Alright, just checking out a canola field by Colehurst, and you can see the canola's up pretty good, but we've got a pile of wild oats here. So this is going to have to get sprayed here pretty quick to get these wild oats under control. But some of these, like these little guys here that have just emerged, and that first leaf isn't fully open yet, some of them are going to be a pretty hard target to hit. So likely some of them are going to escape. So we'll be planning on doing 2 applications of Roundup in this field, probably 12 to 14 days apart, just to make sure everything gets under control. Alright, here's a weed some of you might not be too familiar with. This is common plantain. So this is, you know, pretty big, wide leaves on this guy. It's a pretty easy target to hit, but you're going to need usually group 4 chemistry in order to get rid of this guy. So shouldn't be a problem in this field. We're going to be using Barricade in here, and that should curl him up and smoke him pretty good. Alright, here's the state of the winter wheat today. We're getting pretty close to flag leaf on this. Here we got our control, our Nature's Aid, our Catalyst, and the Excite Bio product. All of them really look pretty good this week. This will be the last week that I dig up the roots for sure. Even at this point, it's not really a fair test. At a full-size shovel, spade width, you're still busting off roots on the end, so you really cannot compare root length or even really mass anymore in any fair way shy of using a backhoe. As far as top growth goes, there's no lines in the field. They're all fairly similar, but there is some tan spot and septoria starting to show up. So I think we're probably going to end up having to spray this at flag leaf here in the next week or two. Okay, and here's the next weed of the week. We got some common milkweed here, as you can see, coming up in a barley field. And this is what the root structure looks like. Comes up from that underground rhizome here. So nice big woody rhizome. Pretty tough to kill in crop, and when you cut it, you can see it's nice and sappy, all full of latex inside. This is where it gets its name from. Alright, over by Lethbridge right now, and in a cornfield. This is a Pioneer hybrid variety, and this was seeded 20 days ago, so it's up pretty good now. You can start to see rows, and everything is looking really nice. She should start to grow rapidly here now. Okay, I've been called out to a place by Claire's home today to take a look at canola stand that's showing some difficulty. And this was seeded about 2 weeks ago. It's up pretty good. It was seeded shallow, and you can see we got a lot of yellow stress, especially on the cotyledons. So we do have some flea beetle damage going on in here. There is some feeding, but mainly this is temperature shock. It's been getting down to close to 0 at night. The Farmer's Edge weather station is showing, minus 0.3 or plus 0.3, down below 1 degree at night. Daytime temperature is 25, 26 degrees last couple days. So we basically just got shock from thermal cycling in this. And it should recover fine. It should be getting pretty hardened off now. But all the smoke we got out here sure ain't really helping too much either. That's all I got for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next week.